Kingdom of Amaya overview. The race that was in control of Amaya was known as the merfolk. The merfolk came into existence in 1 LE after the ancients vanished from the world. They are known as the people of the sea. Amaya was divided into two sections. At 10,000 feet below sea level and above, and at 10,000 feet below sea level and deeper. There were different clans of merfolk. The two clans were the 𝗦𝗢𝗓 and 𝗦𝗬𝗓. The 𝗦𝗓𝗓 were the clan that lived under the 10,000 feet below sea level, and 𝗦𝗬𝗓 lived above the 10,000 feet below sea level. While the 𝗦𝗓𝗓 clan had a humanoid appearance, they preferred a more animalistic look, unlike the 𝗦𝗬𝗓, who preferred to resemble humans. The 𝗦𝗓𝗓, being more warrior-like, built underwater fortress-type cities and simplistic villages where the clans that served them lived. Killing and hunting down monsters was enjoyed by the clans that served the 𝗦𝗓𝗓. The 𝗦𝗬𝗓 was more peace-loving. They were a mix of warriors and magicians that used water-type magic. By harnessing magic, they became even more formidable than the 𝗦𝗓𝗓. Yet they harbored a distaste for taking lives. They created beautiful cities that they made underwater, and some that were made on islands in the ocean. The clans that followed them lived in the cities that the 𝗦𝗬𝗓 created. The 𝗦𝗓𝗓 crafted their products from the monsters they hunted, while the 𝗦𝗬𝗓 primarily used materials from the sea for their creations. When Emperor Augustus reigned, the Kingdom of Amaya shared some important places with others, while keeping other places secret that only the merfolk knew about. The important places the merfolk shared with others included the merfolk arenas that were found in each city. The Amaya 𝗦𝗬𝗓 library that was found in the cities that the 𝗦𝗬𝗓 clan controlled. Also, the Amaya war room that was in the middle of Amaya under the sea. The places that were kept hidden and only the merfolk knew about were the hidden city that hid in Amaya, the Amaya ceremonial chamber that was used for the merfolk's coming of age ceremony, as well as the Amaya mausoleum. Geography. The Amaya kingdom comprised two sections. The first section reached 10,000 feet below sea level and above sea level, and the second section was 10,000 feet below sea level and further below, under the rule of the 𝗦𝗬𝗓 clan. The first section boasted a diverse landscape, including islands, estuaries, breathtaking coral reefs, and a stretch of the ocean. They built their cities on some islands, and the rest were built below sea level. The monsters that lived on the section included the reef hags, storm giants, aquatic ooze, dragon turtles, sea serpents, devilfish, 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗜𝗔𝗟, marrow, jewel, aquatic elf, and gold dragons. Under the rule of the 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗓 clan, the second section boasted a stretch of the ocean and deep ocean, which has the abyssal plains, hydrothermal vents, and cold seeps, cold water corals, sea mounts, and a deep water column. They created both fortress cities where their clans lived and simplistic villages where their allied clans lived. The monsters that lived in this section included sea hags, reef hags, obelith, kraken, leviathan, morkoth, black dragon, and aqua dragon. There are also dungeons that randomly appear and some that are hidden and hold knowledge of the ancients. History. In 1 LE, the hidden city suddenly appeared in the sea after the ancients vanished. After the hidden city emerged, merfolk exited the city. Some of them had the urge to go above the sea, while some felt the urge to go deeper into the sea. In 10 LE, the merfolk that went to go above sea level witnessed the first human near the shores of the 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 continent. They wished to meet with them, and with that wish, they changed into humans. As they mingled and learned from the humans, they found they could not live outside of the water for very long, and they returned to the water. In 15 LE, they created cities like the humans made on land. The 𝗦𝗓𝗓𝗓 that went deeper underwater found other races that lived underwater and wanted to be like them, but they found they stayed humanoid, but gained the traits of the animals that lived underwater. Later on, massive monsters discovered them and forced them to flee above the water. There, they encountered the merfolk, who had undergone similar changes and now had a half-human, half-fish appearance. As they gathered, Elio patiently taught them the intricate art of constructing fortresses, mirroring the structures built by humans. These underwater fortress cities would serve as their protective havens against the colossal beasts that had driven them to seek refuge with the Elio clan. In 220 LE, 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 was born in the Elio clan. 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 enjoyed traveling and fighting massive monsters under the sea. In 225 LE, she fought a leviathan on her own and gained fame in the 𝗦𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 clan. The 𝗦𝗓𝗓𝗓 clan leader fought 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 and lost. After the defeat in 229 LE, 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 became the leader of the 𝗦𝗓𝗓 clan, and because she was the oldest child of the Elio clan, they made her queen. 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 became the queen until she was defeated by Augustus Proudville And then they appointed her as an overseer until Augustus died, and she became queen again. At the end of the ME, more Proudbill, Areolia, Proudbill's son, fought her in combat and became the king of Amaya. The government of the Kingdom of Amaya encompassed both a hereditary monarchy and an elective monarchy. The Elio adhered to the hereditary monarchy, while the Rushmire practiced the elective monarchy, where the king is not inherited but given upon the most powerful merfolk based on certain criteria. These conditions were mostly tests of wisdom and intelligence, because they needed the ability to keep the clan alive. It also was an absolute monarchy, where the king has absolute power over his people. The Elio merfolk, dedicated to their traditions, firmly believed that honor must always take precedence. According to the Rushmire, strength was the ultimate ruler. The Elio would not go too far because they would feel like they dishonored themselves and their family. The Rushmire refrained from going too far because they had the freedom to do anything they wished, but they could do nothing that would kill off their clan, or they would be deemed unfit to rule.